Hi, I'm Rob. You know me as RBM guy, and I make you better. That's what I do. Now, I presented the takeaway, right? And it's the first takeaway in over 120 years of modern golf that actually works. Most people don't know that, but the grip forces you to have a compensation and try to fix up a hell of a release to impact, a bow in the wrist and such. That means more timing, more coordination. Second thing, the people teach you to have width in the takeaway. When you have width in the takeaway, or keep your left arm straight, you're going to push your upper body in that direction. And you push your body in that direction by following the modern golf instruction, width for power, they tell you that, right? That means that you're going to push your body in that direction and immediately be in the wrong position at the top. My takeaway, by having a scapular contraction, sitting down, and lift your arms like that, put your body in the optimal position every time doing that drill. Once you have that, then you're doing a lift. The upper body is tilting, the lower body has to respond to that shit anyway. Everybody teach you golf wrong. They teach you a conceptual framework that doesn't work. It's built on guesses, and usually it should work, it should work, it should work. When it doesn't, what are you going to do? Well, most people don't do the same thing like everybody else. They think it's a secret. No, it's no secret. It's just there is bad instruction, incompetent instructors that doesn't understand the golf swing. Now you're stuck. Now you struggle, and then you try to figure out the secret. Right? There must be a secret. No, it's just bad instruction. Once you understand this, and you're going to be in the perfect position with power, whatever you call it, weight distribution, weight pressure, weight lift, whatever. That's how it works. They can't teach us that, because if they tell you to have width in the takeaway, you have to push. That's how it works. And then you automatically will be in the wrong position. It's kind of amazing, really, that golf instruction. And then you have amateurs telling us why you do early release, that you should, push up with your feet, your toes, or something like that. It's just stupidity there, right there. The only instruction in the world that works in the takeaway is mine. Everybody else teaches you wrong, and they have no idea they're doing it. That's how fucked up golf instruction is in the world. I don't know what to say. It's just a mess, and they don't know it. PGA education doesn't work so well because they don't understand what they're teaching people doesn't really work. And there's not been any clarity on that. There has not been any real science, because everybody is misunderstanding the concept, and then we have the situation we have. So yeah, it is what it is. When people can teach us, the basic stuff, and just keep us, I got a question from a member, because he was telling me if there was a push, and I told him there is no push. The human body, there is, C motion. People say I need to push there, but that's not. You can't do that. It's impossible. The human body is built like this. You have a biceps, you have a tricep muscle, right? That means that if you want to do that with your arm, you're going to use your bicep. That's pulling your arm into that position. And then you're going to pull with the triceps, straighten your arm out. That's a pull, that's a pull. You can simplify it into more pull, extend, pull, extend. That makes it more inclined with how the golf swing works. But anyone who tells you to push, you can't do that. The human body can't push with the muscles. It's impossible. It's only if it's going to be a pull, pull, and pull. There is no push. And people telling you to push, what's going to happen is that, anatomically speaking, when you push, you're going to use your bicep and tricep at the same time. That means you're going to engage antagonist muscles. That means the opposite group of muscles. So if you're trying to extend your arm, pull your arm out with your tricep only, that's good. But if you try to push, now you're going to go slower, because the bicep muscles will engage also when you try to push. You try to push, I'm trying to push here. And now I'm just using triceps. triceps, extend, pull, that's a pull, and then I'm trying to push, I'm trying to push, I'm trying to push. You go slower. Anyone tells you to push, do not understand how the body works, okay? Because the body can't push. There's always going to be a pull, and you can add extend in the golf swing. And that concludes today's information, because I wanted to add something, because a lot of people don't understand that what you do in the takeaway is a lift. That's why I teach this stuff. There is no vid, there is no left arm straight. All that instructions do the opposite what you should do in the takeaway. The golf instructors doesn't know that. So their instruction goes totally opposite what should happen in the takeaway alone. And if they can get the takeaway wrong, they can get the grip wrong, how many other things are going to get wrong? It's a lot of stuff out there in the world that's really, really a mess, right? There is no push, there's only a pull, extend, release. That's how it works. But I know there is going to be a lot of people, saying that can't be true, that they must know what they're doing because you pay them a lot of money and so on. They can't be, incompetent, they don't understand the golf swing. Of course, I understand when people say that. That's still wrong. And that's the problem. The reason why you, for example, early extend, that means that your body's in the wrong position. And what people learn to do is to develop a solution, right? So if you have your thumb on the shaft, the solution people do is to start extending the left arm and hand, and then start to bow it to create the held-off release. That's your solution, but that adds timing, that adds coordination, and you still flip that wrist over. The solution doesn't work so well. It creates a problem in itself. So I teach you, so people can, put the thumb on the side, do that. Now the hand and wrist can release naturally without you needing to do anything extra. There is no problem to solve, it just works. And that's what I teach. My takeaway just works because it puts your body in the optimal position, and they can't teach you that. The best of the best in golf, so to speak, that teaching two pros can't teach you that. They can't teach two pros that even. They get it wrong. Then you and me and everybody else as an amateur are going to be stuck and struggling, and then you're going to think, must be a secret that I can understand them, my golf will work better. No, it's because they don't understand what they're talking about, the teaching, so then you and me and everybody else will be stuck. Anyway, I'm tired now. I'm going to go inside because I can hardly stand up. So, hope you enjoyed that, a little bit of a talk. It's kind of horrible, actually. Golf instructors has no idea what the hell they're teaching. And now you and me and everybody else has a problem. And they can't fix it. The only way to fix it is to pay attention to what I say and teach. Then you're going to get better because it works. I make you better. That's what I do.